welcome parents, teachers, students, honored guests to Tirana International School's graduation ceremony of 2016. It's very important right now to turn off the sound of your cell phone, please, because that should not be going on. Please turn off the sound of your cell phones. Also, we are streaming this live to families who are in other parts of the world. So if you're connected to the Wi-Fi at the hotel, just turn your Wi-Fi off for the ceremony, and then we'll be able to stream more easily. Thank you. So good evening. It is my pleasure to introduce to you our guest speaker for the evening. He comes from Tirana, Albania, and has graduated with a Bachelor of Arts degree in Political Science from Grand Valley State University in Michigan in the United States. And he has a Master of Science in European Studies from the University of Sussex in the United Kingdom. Our guest speaker has worked for a long time with civil society, international organizations, and the media. In 2003, he founded the movement, YAFT, an organization that unified the activist and protest spirit of the Albanian youth, and received a United Nations Award for Civil Society. He has an honored past in working as Secretary of Youth and Migration, was an elected member of the Albanian Parliament, revamped the social security system, among other social changes. In July 2015, our guest was sworn in as Mayor of Tirana. It is my pleasure to introduce to you our guest speaker for the evening, Mr. Erion Veliaj, the Mayor of Tirana.
Okay, it's an absolute delight to be here. Let's make sure this is a celebration. So let's give everybody a round of applause who has given us a beautiful reason to be here. Now, many of you need to realize I used to be very good friends with your parents, and now I'm very good friends with you. So I'm very blessed to be in a between generation and to see how many of my friends who are your parents are so excited today to see the best product of their life be graduated. So congratulations. But I also think it's a major achievement. Many of you come from many backgrounds. Probably some of you didn't know each other before. And it's so exciting to see that many of you come with bonds and connections that you will probably carry throughout your whole life. I was reading through I was hearing as our colleague was reading my resume. It felt a bit odd because I realized it was me. But a lot of the stuff that I had been doing has been with the same people I've known since high school. The people I started MIAFT with, the people I worked in the ministry, the people I worked in the political party, the people I now work in the city hall. So don't be surprised if many of the people who are sitting in your left and in your right might be your partners for life as you do amazing things for this country or for other countries. So give a pat on the back to everyone to your left and to your right, because you may be with them for a very long time. But when the heads go off, when the confetti goes on, after the party's over tonight, tomorrow real life begins. And it's not as fun as some have told you. Many people will try to tell you how things should or should not be done. Many will try to lecture you, many try to bully you, many try to vote you around. And I think you've gotten the proper foundations to make your own decisions, your own judgment, to pick your own challenges, to fight your own fights. So don't let anyone look you down or tell you how it is done or it is not done. Many of you are Albanian, some of you are not. This is a country where people become experts of telling other people how to live their lives. Don't do that. It's a dangerous sport, it doesn't get us very far. I remember this great anecdote from Aesopus. And the anecdote speaks of these two frogs. Both frogs were being adventurous, so they were running in the forest. And they fall in a big hole. And the rest of the frogs are trying to figure out how to get the other two frogs out. But the two of them make different decisions. They first start jumping, and the rest of the frog says, don't jump. The hole is too deep. You will never get out. Don't, just live your misery and wait it out. But one said, no, I'm going to keep jumping and jumping and jumping and jumping. And the one that kept jumping got out of the hole. The one that didn't jump, that didn't try, that resigned into this culture of cynicism and skepticism, stayed behind and didn't have a happy ending. So my last word to you, keep jumping, keep jumping, keep jumping. Because I think you can absolutely make it. And despite the competition, I think you are some of the brightest and best equipped. Best equipped. One baby is getting inspired. And best equipped to face the challenges in this country and beyond. Please remember that whatever you decide to do, I myself, your teachers and the leadership of the school, and also this huge crowd are your best fans. And today I'm just coming from our fan zone. And I think really good fans are not the ones who grow bitter when their team doesn't win. The really good Albania fans are not the one who says, oh, the soccer didn't make the goal. No, the really good fans are there to cheer you every time. When you win, when you lose, in a rainy day, in a sunny day. So please stay assured, we are your best fans. If there's any way we can cheer you better, please let us know. Congratulations, and I look forward, when you become very famous, please don't lose sense of us, don't forget us. Success.
Good evening. Mayor Poliai, members of the advisory board, Dr. Ashby, Mrs. Martin, Mrs. Smith, members of the advisory board, oh, I said that already, right? We like you that much, we say it twice. Members of the faculty, friends and families of the graduates, and especially the class of 2016, the reason we're all assembled here this evening. Wow, this is a big occasion. Dr. Ashby looks a bit like a slim Henry VIII. I hope I'm not Anne Boleyn. And you graduates are all decked out in your formal robes with your tassels on the correct side, everything in good order. Look around you, because there won't be many times in your life when you have this many people coming to honor you. This is an important milestone, and I feel honored to be a part of it. I thought and thought about something profound to say in this big room with this large group of people. Thought back to my own graduation long, long ago in San Antonio, Texas in 1971, thinking for inspiration. And I can't remember much about my graduation, and that wasn't just because it was the early 70s. Also, can't remember anything about the speakers at all. What they talked about, it obviously didn't stick with me at all. So now I've been racking my brain for something profound, big, and inspirational to say to you. But I decided instead to go small, really small, and specific. So instead of talking about big goals, or your life ahead, or your life behind, what you've accomplished or what you will accomplish, I want you to just take in now, this moment right now. So let's take a moment, just look out, look around you. Locate where your family and friends are, where they're sitting in the crowd. Take a look at your mother and father's expression right now. It's important. Feel that mortarboard cap on your head, what it feels like right now. Think about what you're thinking about right this moment. A little further on in the evening, I want you to remember the feeling when Dr. Ashby hands you your diploma and you get your photo taken. And when you walk down this aisle here, lock eyes with those smiling faces that are looking at you and honoring you. And when you get out there for the ceremony, soak in all those hugs and the kisses, and there'll be a million of them in that wonderful, warm Albanian tradition. Soak it up and listen, really listen to what these folks will be saying to you. And remember how it makes you feel. So take in all of those little bitty details that will make this evening such a beautiful evening, and those little bitty details that make every day of your life so wonderful. So, now I'm going to change gears a little bit, and I'm going to apply my own suggestion to you all. You seniors, each one of you has something wonderful about you, many wonderful things about you, but little details that I and others have noticed about you through the years or year and have really enjoyed about you. I promise I will not embarrass anybody. But I'm going to go right down the line. Sarah, your serene dignity. Hamza, that colorful Egyptian Brazilian flair. Bianca, your shared artistic presence all over the school. Wanda, that incredible note-taking, perfect for a psychologist. Brianna, those firm convictions of yours. Sarah, your remarkable resiliency. Scott, all your good guy qualities.
I hope to make you proud, and I promise that it will always be my goal. I love you. Before I end my speech, I want to say that I'm standing here today, feeling just as small as I felt in that literature class, not knowing what the future has reserved for me. The difference now is that I have learned that as long as you have a good heart, work hard, and stay true to yourself, life will take you where you should be. I believe in that. Again, thank you to everyone, and have a nice evening.
Good evening. I've been anxiously awaiting this moment for years, but only now I see it's bittersweet. As we take this exciting next step in our lives, we will cherish the wonderful memories we've made here. As many of you may know, I've had my share of medical troubles in the past 2 years. In trying times, you realize how many people are there for you. Thank you to every single person who has been there for my family and me. To all my teachers who have supported me through the most challenging times of my life, as well as some of the best, thank you. I'd specifically like to thank Mrs. Williams, Mr. Kaloba, Mr. Vernon, Ms. Sheehy, Mrs. Milam, Ms. Barnacle, Ms. Bigfather, Ms. Martin, Mrs. Smith, Mrs. Ashby, and Dr. Ashby. My biggest thank you goes to my parents and my brother. Thank you for your unconditional love and unwavering support, without whom I would not be on this stage today. I love you so much. I'd like to end this with a quote by AML. How lucky am I to have something that makes saying goodbye so hard.
Greetings, esteemed faculty, school staff, family, friends, and fellow graduates. I stand here in front of you today with a little joy and profound pride that we're all gathered here today as one big, close-knit family to celebrate one of the most important milestones of our student life. I will fail to carefully tailor this speech because when it comes to my experience here at TIS, it's quite overwhelming. TIS is the only school I've attended to. It's my second home, and quite honestly, I don't know any other place that would have fit me better. Dear fellow graduates, I don't know what the future holds for us, but I just wish you the best of luck and success. It should become a tradition for the so-called veterans of TIS to give the longest speeches due to the endless naming notes.
Mrs. Smith, thank you for your support and devotion, for your wise words during this bumpy road. I will never forget your support. And of course, thank you Mr. Vernon, Ms. Williams, Ms. Ada, Mr. Koloba, Mrs. Ashby, and Dr. Ashby for those recommendation letters and relentless willingness to help. I owe my success to you. And the most sincere thank you goes to my friends and classmates for a truly memorable and wonderful high school experience. I am very fortunate to have met all of you and known each and every one of you, and I'll always cherish our time together. I wish you the very by the way, I did not use, just so I can make myself feel a little bit better. I have to admit that hard work has certainly paid off, but I also find myself wishing I would have watched more movies and read more books for my own enjoyment. I wish I would have worked smart, balanced my time a little better. I believe we should all work hard. Anything worth achieving takes hard work. But leave time for your passions and the things that make you happy. As I prepare for a new stage in my life as an independent young adult, I hope to exercise moderation and balance. Thank you and congratulations, Class of 2016.
Hello everyone. I have had to be in front of a crowd many times before this, but this looks like this is going to be the hardest. I apologize in advance if I get stuck or stutter on this very emotional day. I haven't spent my lifetime in TIS, but it sure feels like I've been there for a long time. I have made very good friends this year, and I want to thank them all for helping me, welcoming me, and being very kind to me this year. We are a small class of only 17 students, which helped us socialize with one another more. Thank you to the teachers for also being welcoming and making me adjust very quickly to TIS life. The teacher's job is to teach us, and that is it. But TIS faculty staff have been more than just teachers to me. They went beyond being just teachers. They put effort in helping all of us achieve the best. I want to also thank my best friend. She couldn't be here today because of personal reasons, but I know she has been with me and holding my hand through every journey that I will plan to take in life. Thank you, Radia. And last but not least, I want to thank my parents for their unconditional love and support, and thank you for giving me the chance to study at TIS. I know it hasn't been very easy to do for me. I know it hasn't been easy for you to give me everything I ever wanted and needed in life, but it is because of you I'm here today. Most people don't know this, but my weakness is my father. He's the light at the end of my tunnel. When I feel like I'm going to fall, I know that he will be there to pick me up. My dad always says that what I am going to be, that what I am and will be one day, will be the reflection of him. So Dad, I want to say this in front of everyone here today. I will forever make you proud, and I promise to never fail you. It has been a long journey, and I still cannot believe it, but we did it. We finally made it. William Shakespeare said, "Some are born great, some achieve greatness, and some have greatness thrust upon them." We cannot depend on being born great or to have greatness thrust upon us, but we can definitely always keep in mind that we can achieve greatness. The definition of greatness for me is not to be famous worldwide or to be very healthy. Greatness is being able to leave a footprint in someone's life and to make someone happy, because I have learned that in this life, nothing is more important than happiness. Fellow graduates, after all this hard work, we made it. This isn't the end. This is just the beginning of something new. It has been an amazing year, and I wish you all the very best. Thank you.
The class of 2016 has special gifts for the guest speakers. We now do that. now they have special gifts for special people. Ladies and gentlemen, you present your gifts now. It's always touching for me to see the mothers and fathers crying at this point. The mothers are crying because their babies are leaving home. The fathers are crying because they're about to write checks for tuition. I'm sure you're impressed by the class of 2016. I certainly have been. And we have someone here who can tell you some of the accomplishments of the class of 2016. Mrs. Smith.
Good evening. My name is Stephanie Smith. I'm the school counselor at Tirana International School. I've had the privilege of working with this group of students over the past year or two in preparation for today. From course planning to researching what they're going to do next, to applications and interviews. It's been an honor to be a part of this process, and I'm truly thankful that I've been able to be a part of each of their lives. The young people sitting here today have worked hard to get to where they are. As a class, they have applied to programs and universities all over the world. They have been accepted to schools in 9 countries and two continents. Their list of acceptances is impressive, and I'd like to take a few moments to share with you that list. In Canada, Ryerson University, the University of Guelph, the University of Victoria, Simon Fraser University, the University of Western Ontario, the University of Waterloo. Closer to home, in Europe, the University of New York in Tirana, Lauder Business School, KU Leuven, Jacobs University, John Cabot University, Erasmus University in Rotterdam, The Hague University of Applied Sciences, Maastricht University, the University College Utrecht. In the UK, the University of Edinburgh, University of Westminster, the University of St Andrews, City University in London, King's College in London, and Durham University. In the United States, Babson College, Temple University, Pennsylvania State University, Syracuse University, Spartanburg Community College, Bentley University, the University of Rochester, Vassar College, and Georgia Institute of Technology. This evening I stand before you very proud of each of these students. Proud for the ones who've gotten into some of the top universities around the world, and proud of the ones who were just excited to be on the stage today. For me, that list is much more than a list. It's the countless times that they've stopped by my applications, emails to admissions offices, hours on hold with the college board, the conversations about where they want to go and who they want to be, which are some of the best parts of my job. But also the tears when things did not go as planned, and of course the joy and celebration of each of those letters of acceptance when they came. I'm excited for each of you and for what comes next. My dear graduates, the life that you've been waiting for is happening all around you. This is it. You have stories worth telling, you have memories worth remembering, and dreams worth working toward. You have all the makings of a life of epic proportions, a story for the ages, and you have been given the gift of today.
Now, we will award the diplomas. Ladies and gentlemen of the class of 2016, will you please rise?
Sarah Amadou. She will be going to Durham University in Durham, England, United Kingdom. Hamza Wael Ahmed will be attending Jacob John Cabot University in Rome, Italy. Bianca Bashiri. She will be pursuing language and university studies in Germany. Wanda Brozova. She will also be pursuing secondary studies in the Czech Republic. Brianna Doshi. She will be attending City University London in England, United Kingdom. Now, before we do this, no, you don't. I just want to point out that Sarah has spent her entire school in our school, and I think that deserves an extra round of applause. Sarah Brunner, she will be attending Simon Fraser University in Burnaby, Canada. The moment he's been waiting for. Scott Brunerud. He has also been in TIS since he was 6 years old, almost the entire time of his school life. He will be attending University of Waterloo in Waterloo, Canada. Okay, Grant Halevi. I would also like to mention that Grant has been in our school since he was 5 years old and has done his whole schooling here. So, congratulations, Grant. He will be attending the University of New York, Tirana in Albania. Ranella Hajiai. She will be attending Vassar College in Poughkeepsie, New York, United States. Chase Kevin Hopkins. He will be joining the U.S. military and after will be doing university studies. Mario. Mario Paterias. He will be attending Babson College in Babson Park, Massachusetts, United States. Doreen Mane. He will be attending Erasmus University in Rotterdam in the Netherlands. Lidia Mello. She will be attending Lauder Business School in Vienna, Austria. Ted Prachami. He will be attending University of New York, Tirana in Albania, and he has been here since he was 10 years old. So he's 4. Benedict Graschka. He will be joining the Austrian military service in the fall. Hermina Simoni. She will be attending the University of Edinburgh in Edinburgh, Scotland, United Kingdom. Anything here, Dayan? Belizai. He will be attending Georgia Institute of Technology in Atlanta, Georgia.
This next part is a little tricky, so please bear with us. Please don't say anything until I tell you to. All right? Everybody got that? Any questions? Okay, thank you. Ladies and gentlemen of the class of 2016, by the authority vested in me by Quality Schools International, I hereby declare that you have met all the requirements to graduate from Tirana International School. To signify your new status, take your tassel with your left hand and move it from right to left. Ladies and gentlemen, it is my distinct pleasure to present to you the graduates of 2016. Please join me in congratulating them.